The Galactic Council chamber on Vero Prime was a spire of stone and glass jutting into the stratosphere like a cathedral built for gods who'd grown tired of praying. Each representative floated, hovered, hissed, or slouched in their respective alcoves. As centuries of peace cracked beneath the weight of one shared question, what were they to do about the humans? The central dais shimmered as the aquatic ambassador Turskville, glistening and furious, flopped his tail against the dais mic in frustration. We summoned the Homo sapiens 7 cycles ago. We begged for an explanation. Instead, they sent this. He pointed one slimy fin toward the figure at the center of the chamber. A human. Sitting calm, legs crossed, not a weapon in sight. He was older than expected, late 50s, perhaps. Trim suit, navy tie, a white handkerchief folded precisely in his lapel. A leather notebook rested on the table before him. No datapads, no translator. Just ink and paper, the way his ancestors might have recorded battle orders in some trench 3,000 years ago. He hadn't said a word since arriving. Not when the guards scanned him. Not when the room shouted and hissed. Not when a counselor from the Zegari Dominion threatened to disassemble Earth's crust like cake. He just smiled. Perhaps we are being played, hissed Counselor Shin, a six-eyed, feathered diplomat from the Ralph Collective. Perhaps he is not even official. He has Earth's seal, another muttered. Turskville slammed the mic again. Silence. Earth's silence is an act of war. We intercepted one of their weapon nurseries. A civilian nursery, corrected a robotic voice from the back, which should have prompted a diplomatic rebuttal. Turskville snarled. Instead, we lost an entire patrol armada 2 days later. No signal. No debris. Just vanished, his gills flared in agitation. The human looked up slowly. Smiled at Turskville. It wasn't cruel. It was worse. It was kind. He stood. A soft shuffle of his polished black shoes echoed in the chamber, absurdly loud in the tension. T? He asked, voice smooth as mahogany. The room blinked. Some species translated internally. Others adjusted neural ports. A few recoiled as if he'd fired a weapon. He clarified, polite as a waiter in a storm, would anyone like tea while we speak? Nobody answered. Tension thickened like syrup. He smiled again. No? Quite all right. The notebook opened. He scribbled something. Turskville's voice trembled. Now, identify yourself. He lifted his gaze. My name is Michael Harlon. I represent Earth's peace delegation. Peace? Rasped a Threxel warlord. Your response to diplomatic queries was the annihilation of a moon base. That is not peace. That moon base housed children, Harlan said softly. And your retaliation wiped out 128 ships. I didn't say we retaliated. He looked down again. Only that those ships are no longer a concern. Whispers stirred among the chambers. Neural feeds crackled. Whole systems across the Council's network began registering phantom disruptions. Civilian channels. Trade routes. Fleet positioning, just slightly off. An old, withered reptilian from the Krangari Confederacy leaned forward. You're not here to explain, are you? Harlan didn't answer. He turned a page in his notebook. His eyes moved slowly, methodically. Asterisk, I was asked to speak only if absolutely necessary. Asterisk, Shin pressed. Asterisk and? Asterisk, Harlan raised his gaze again. His eyes, is pale blue, unthreatening, held a stillness that disturbed even the most hardened of warlords. We considered your actions, he said at last. Asterisk, the attack. The silence. The threats. We reviewed. Studied. Reflected. Asterisk, Turskville slumped backward in his hover chair. Asterisk, you're threatening us. Asterisk, not at all, Harlan said cheerfully. Asterisk, I'm informing you. Asterisk, the chamber lights flickered. Counselor Shin's feathers bristled. Asterisk, what is happening? Asterisk, a whisper of wind moved through the chamber. Impossible, given its vacuum-sealed environment. Another delegate, a crystalline being with a dozen voices, murmured, Asterisk, I just received a feed disruption. My homeworld's relay went black. Asterisk, then another voice, Asterisk, mine too. Our entire internal grid is looping Earth classical music. Asterisk.